Hey Aquarius, happy July. This is the Dope Soul Journey, and this is your general reading for July. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, what does Aquarius most need to know? All right. So we have sorrow, stress. We'll put this one out too. Sorrow, stress, adventure, and understanding. Sorrow, stress, adventure, and understanding. All right. Is there anything else? Please clarify the sorrow. Please clarify the stress. Too many cards. Please clarify the stress. Please clarify adventure. Please clarify understanding. All right, so we have the sorrow card, and it's clarified by letting go. We have the stress card, and it's clarified by moment to moment. We have adventure, and it's clarified by clinging to the past. We have understanding, and it's clarified by morality. So, Aquarius, I don't know if you have just gone through something really horrific at the hands of yourself, but it looks like maybe your morality was compromised, and maybe you fell in with the wrong crowd, or maybe you started doing things that weren't really you. And before you were able to sober up and realize what you had done, it was too late. You were already in it. So it looks like there's a fair amount of sadness about it, of overthinking about it. And what your cards are saying, with all of this sadness, anxiety, and overthinking about it, it could be time to release it. It could be time to do your very best to understand we are all human beings. Nobody is perfect. And if you can stop shaming yourself, if you can begin to have understanding about what happened, why it happened, how it happened, and if you can't have that compassion for yourself, how would you treat a friend? How would you treat a friend that had just gone through it? Would you recognize their overwhelming guilt and sadness and anxiety about it? And would you say, hey, what did you learn from the situation? Who are you now? You can't take it back, but you can take all of the learnings forward. And believe it or not, that is the main reason this channel is called The Dope Soul Journey. Because I met so many amazing people, and I asked them, like I interviewed them, how did you get this way? And they all said one thing, that they had gone through some sort of hell that they had created by themselves, and that they dug their way out. And I was really interested in how they dug their way out, and I was very interested in what made them be these incredible pillars of the community, who were sponsors for other people, who were community leaders, and it's all this stuff. So if you can understand that this is what creates a multifaceted, amazing human being, is what you have just gone through, then maybe you can understand it's really not that bad. The only people that would seek to judge you are those people who have the perception that they have not made a mistake. And here again, we're all human, so we all have made mistakes. So I hope you will give yourself that break. Let's see. And we want to get you some advice. Is there any advice for Aquarius? Is there any advice for Aquarius? All right, so we get sacrifice, foundation and achievements, and deception and envy. So Aquarius, it does look like something has happened where the situation was maybe compounded. Maybe you thought you could trust somebody and you couldn't, or it could very well be that you are still lying to yourself about your worthiness. And so it's a good idea to understand that those thoughts are not going to take you to a different place. We're going to have to think new thoughts in order to bring ourselves to a different place. And it looks like when we get support and help and we begin to think new thoughts about our situation, in other words, we want to reframe it instead of you're bad, you're horrible, you made a lot of mistakes, that you are developing as a human. And had you known that before, obviously you would have made different choices, but you didn't, and you can't take it back. So going forward, how do we want to be? Who do we want to be? And could everything that you went through not only benefit you, but could it benefit someone else? And here again, that's why this channel is called The Dope Soul Journey, because I have found that it can greatly benefit others. So if you have a yes or no question, please hold that question in your mind. The yes or no question, please hold the question in your mind. Any burning desire that you have to know something, yes or no, just hold that question in your mind. All right, so we get the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a yes. That is a yes. So I really do hope that you will give yourself a break, Aquarius, and understand that this is what it's like to be human. It's not always pleasant, but you can make it through. You can get to the next spot. So thank you so much for joining me for your July general reading. And if you liked this video, would you please like it? Thank you so much. I will see you guys soon. Happy July.